And hello, hello. Welcome. Is this chat English only? Well, um, I can't read any other language, so I can't really help you there. We're not, like, gonna take any action if you don't post in English, but I won't be able to help you. Sorry about that. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, there's so many new faces. Someone go get Kichi. She speaks 5. That's it. That's it. Hello, Willow. Hello, Marcel. Tiger Claw. Loggy. Vigmunder. Ashes. Ash to Ashes. Forever and ever. There are so many new faces. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. So many faces. So many people. Hello. Put my glasses on, please. I've got my little cleaning cloth. I'll be putting them on. You aren't having a moment. I do wear glasses. I just didn't have them on because I was giving them a clean. Wow, wow. So many people. Hello, hello and welcome. Hi, old new face here. Hello, AC John. Paused your show to watch the stream? That's absolutely great. Yeah, I hope... Welcome, first of all. First of all, let me just put my glasses on. I want to say a very big, warm welcome to everyone that has come to Wurm in the past week. From the launch on Steam, it's been so amazing seeing how many people have shown up and how many people have found the game and fallen in love with the game. It is... The funny thing is all the veterans here are going, we knew it. We knew as soon as people would start playing, they'd fall in love with the game. And here they are. And here you all are. New to Wurm and loving it? Oh, I hope you continue to love it, because I'm not new to Wurm and I'm still loving it. Paused Umbrella Academy Season 2. Wow, that's an honor. That's an honor. Ooh, Mr. Molanius ordered a new webcam. Nice. Old to Wurm and you have mixed feelings. I mean, that's Wurm in a nutshell. How are we all? How is everyone? Is it okay to steal from people's supplies and stuff? Look, the general consensus is there's a lot of tools there to protect your stuff. If you can use those tools, protect it. Do so. Aside from the combat not being so, your game has random lag spikes where frames drop and it stutters. That's very odd, Zero Flux. Could be the garbage collection. Grab your console log. If you're playing via Steam, let me just find the location of the console log again. Because I've got it as well. I'll grab the location and I'll post it in. Because if you are having any issues with your client, we're always happy to help and listen. This is rough. What's rough? Am I seafaring? I have never sailed. Wait. In Wurm? We don't have a boat. We don't have a boat. We made a house yesterday. Fight you on the PvP server? Not gonna happen. I lose too easy. What's gonna happen to Wurm Unlimited? I'm not sure what you mean by that question. Where Steam library, Steam apps, common. Let's find Wurm Online, game data. So, if you want to get your console log, you go to that section, Steam library, Steam apps, common, Wurm Online, game data. We're neighbors, are we, Sinjor? That's nice. Make nights darker again? They need to be, but the constellations have opened. You still have the invisible item bug. Yeah, we're still looking into that. We're still trying to work out why that's happening. Now that we have a booming new player base, we'll be considering revamping challenge style play. Not at this point. Not at this point. Do I like the 1992 Lithuanian bronze medal winning basketball team? Who doesn't, Radney? Who does not? Should go through the settings of the game for us to show what does what. Absolutely. I'm absolutely happy to go through that. You know, if you all have any questions about getting into the game, how to do things, even how to launch from Steam, you know, I'm happy to do this tonight. Yeah, I don't think the profile is over. The profile setting is overriding the normal setting. No, Griffo. No. How do you raise your FPS? Well, there's a few little tricks. Some of the biggest things that will impact it are tile density and ambient occlusion. So disabling those will be really good. What's the most interesting bug the dev team has dealt with? Oh, there are so many. Disable FPS limit. Defaults to 60. The human eye can only see up to 30 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Duping gold coins, cave bugs. I know. Michio, hello. Don't mind me. I just have a lot of fun with those sort of things. I assure you that I 800 low fight skill mobs. You'd be surprised, Ashes. What happens is spawn is always happening. I know, Mumbo. I was just being a little bit cheeky. It shouldn't be getting lag. That may be something else. Let's have a look. So what we can do is we can actually check out the so if you want to have a look, let me just grab this for a second. We actually have the ability to see how many creatures are on each server, and I thought I'd show this to you. So, as you can see, there have actually been an increase of creatures since we launched, but the current creature count is still at the same count. So, rest assured, there are creatures around. It's just when you're going through heavily traversed areas, they get wiped out and they spawn elsewhere. So it's more about encouraging traveling off the beaten path and a little bit further. They will spawn, they come around, they are everywhere. You'll be safe. You'll be safe. Yeah, they don't spawn nearby deeds, so you have to move around. Any chance for more service to spread people out more? Harmony is typically being impacted with significant lag at 800 players. Oh my god, like, it's a problem that we've never had before, isn't it? Yeah, at this point, our biggest focus, from what I'm aware, is working on the bugs. Working on those bugs that are ongoing. But who knows? Who knows what may happen? Who knows what may come in the next little while, because quite simply, yeah, we're keeping an eye on it. No, they're less likely to spawn around deeds. Need a smaller PvP server. You can't find any of the 400 people online. They're out there. When will the named mobs be spawned on the new servers? What do you mean by 6-pack? What's the interaction with mob dens close to a deed? There's a lot of questions here. When is the Goblin Invasion starting? They're already here. Yeah, the named mobs were event GM spawns. They spawn them from time to time. Oh, you mean the uniques. Legendary creatures are around. They are in game. They are around. They just haven't been found. Takes a while to find them. And yes, I believe a black dragon was found. Yeah, yeah. So they do spawn. They do commit. Is there any deep dive on the server lag bugs that have been uncovered and addressed? Not really, because they're all boring at this point. So, it was actually iterating through every item. Okay, let's cut that down. That's all it is at the moment. So many questions. Let's go through. Should rock out to the JK anthem. I don't have a copy of it. Any plans of our long dreamed of hunting server? Every server's a hunting server, chica. You just gotta roam. What's the difference in time between New Zealand and Australia? 2 hours. It is currently 9:30 in the morning. Alright. Okay, geez, there's a lot going on. Champ Troll near Heartland and on your deed today. There was a Champ Troll here too. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, okay, that was a little bit loud. Let's put my phone on mute. Because we don't need that. We don't need that. I also need to tweet out that we've gone live as well. You always tend to miss my streams. Oh, Michio. It's so good to see you, though. Are monster spawn rates going to increase over time? No, they usually stay at the same amount. You usually find that, like, there are a lot of people. There are a lot of common hunting grounds being hunted, and, you know, you'll find that as time goes on, they'll even out a bit more. Just need a third PvE server. Well, too many actives. Oh, like, suffering from success here. Suffering from success. Okay, geez, so many questions. Is there going to be a way to get the freedom wagons and HOTAs? Not at this point. But, kingdoms don't currently, like, PMKs don't currently exist. Will we see any more buffs in the future for the players? Like, what do you mean buffs? Found one single horse? Okay, so different creatures spawn in different biomes, right? Cows and sheep, I think, let me think off the top of my head. Horses and bison are in, steppe. Yeah, then there's grass. You will find them around. You will find them around. As for the skill game buffs, they're for special events. We had one a couple of months ago to celebrate, or not to celebrate, it was at the start of April. We're looking around, you know, like, when we're not looking at them monthly, you know, they do quite stack up quite quickly. Was it bad to kill unicorns? Well, foe is watching, so, you know. What about font scaling? Any plans on that? Yes, we will be looking at better font scaling and such. The UI is still in a, you know, unsolid situation. Hold chickens into a baking tray. Roast chicken sounds absolutely delicious, and I don't know why we don't have that. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, we got a bunch of horses and stuff. If you are looking for horses, up here. Fog spiders unleashed on the hapless denizens of, yeah, well, they come when there's fog, and then they disappear when the fog goes, beanbag. So they've been around. We had a dead one over here. No, not pressing the fog button. So what we've been up to, well, lots. We've got our craft house here, the craft hall, and we are, you know, we've got an oven and a forge. and some BSBs, and I have done practically none of it. Yeah, I agree, Dutch. We know that the sound options are a little bit lackluster, so, you know, don't know how that can go, but you're up in 5 hours, so you get some sleep. No worries, Michio, you sleep well. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. When can we use the Steam client to log in old characters? It's not currently planned at this point. Just the way that the work is organized. Missions on the Steam servers, when? No clue. And they're the Northern Freedom Isles, they're not the Steam servers. You know, it will confuse people if they think that they're only available through Steam. Do we ever think about giving freedom away to get HOTAs and other banners and things? I don't think it's been discussed to a point, and so I can't really say much on that. Because all I would say would be, like, you know, does freedom really need it? Like, isn't that what makes PvP unique? As for anything else, you know, is fishing a sensitive topic? No, not at all. There's just a lot of questions and a lot of things coming through. Can we delete Chaos or have it as an historical server for archaeology only? Look, Zed, the people on Chaos might be a little bit unhappy about that. You know, yeah, I'm sure to anyone not on Chaos might be like, yeah, let's do that. The people on Chaos, though, you know, what people? There are people on Chaos. There are active players on Chaos. Molrahan just came back. There's more than one kingdom. But, like, it doesn't matter. There are still people on Chaos. There is still premium players on Chaos. Alright? It doesn't matter whether you just, yeah. There is. There is. And just because it's not you doesn't mean anything. Okay? If you don't want to play on Chaos, you do not have to. Concerned about being able to maintain all the new players' interest. In what regards? I mean, we plan on continuing to work on the game like we have in the past 17 years. If you mean special events and such, I really don't know what you mean there. 40 other players are online. There you go. There you go. That's 40 people currently on. So I'm going to quickly do some digging to turn that sand, because that bit of sand on the slope is annoying me. He logged in 20 alts. Oh, yes. So the numbers are in and then you just discourage it all. You know, it's at some point you have to accept that not everyone will play the same you do. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Tylium. If people are on, they're on. Oh, rest assured, Griffith. I'm happy to discuss some things, but you know, oh, it is dirt. What was the sand bit then? Are there natural caves? No, there are not. The entire rock is solid. So if you know, basically, you mine through it all. The game is awesome. Never played a game that much in such a short time. Oh, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Just to check it out. Wait, I'm on the wrong account. I've got about a year and a half of logged in time. Milo Sanks, g'day. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Good to see you. How's things? How's things? Almost ripe. Oh, we got some ripe corn. I don't know who is farming here, but it's very clear that someone is. So I'm just going to let them continue it, because my farming skill is currently 1.17. Joined a year ago and still addicted. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You know, Wurm's not going to grab everyone. Ashton to Ashes. Out of curiosity, when would we expect the economy to normalize? Well, the thing is the economy is a natural, organic thing. You farmed some tiles? Congratulations, you have volunteered for farming duty. The economy will ebb and flow. Basically, supply and demand. Essentially, it depends what you'd even call normal. Man, this mug feels so tiny in my hand. I'm used to this one, except I've got this one now, and it feels like I'm holding a child mug. Pings 3, I don't know. I don't know. It sounds like if you want villagers, you need to accept that there's going to be other ideas. If you want slaves, then, no clue. No clue. Yeah, you could hire people to do stuff. That could be one thing you could do. Green frog bat. Yeah, hire people to do stuff or that. Like, I have a village here that I've taken on people for. I think we've got about 5 or 6 villages now, and we all work together. We all work with a common thing. We've got some amazing people here, and we've got some other people here. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They're all amazing people. They're all harder working than me. I would like to take a moment to where is this quote? I want to find this quote because it was just Wurm. This guy gets Wurm. This guy gets Wurm. Where is it? Where is it? Who did I send it to? Gosh, I'm trying to actually find it because it was such a beautiful, beautiful line by a brand new player. And it boiled down to, should I mine this mountain down to get past, or should I fill in the ocean to go around? And it was just like, reading that was just like, this guy gets Wurm. This guy gets Wurm in a nutshell. Let's get some music going. Let's get some music going. Let's get the good old Wurm Online soundtrack. Hello, Moxie. It's good to see you. And Pharrell gets that. Yes, music. There we go. That's it. That's it. Some people will be like, no, you gotta mine through it. And other people are like, you gotta fill in the ocean. It was just this essential thing that he was getting to clay, right? It was clay over the side of a hill. And it was literally just this huge long project. Which did he do? Surface mine the mountain flat and put a road over it. That's it. That's it. I was going to ask him to boat you across the canal. The pop-up in chat is amusing. Alright. Okay, there is a lot to go through. I am sorry if I miss your question. Feel free to ask it again if you would like to. I can't always grab them. Some of them I won't be able to answer because quite simply I don't know. But yeah, we're just here to chat and catch up on everything that's happened in Wurm. At what point what will I be covering during the stream? Mostly just chatting. We might go through settings and we might have some things there. At what point will we consider linking the northern cluster to southern cluster? We have no plans on it yet. You know, that's something that will come up for a discussion when it comes up. Am I getting enough sleep? Next question. Any news on Jackal? Yeah, we're not so sure at this point. I'm not so sure. That just sits there. Unknown at this point. Diagonal walls, are they impossible with Java? Nothing is impossible with Java. Like, Java would not play anything into that. Which default PvP kingdom is my favorite? Well, that would have to be Jen Kellen. The blue and green, faux. I mean, it's just everything. Like, black and purple is nice. But Jen Kellen is great. Jen Kellen are the best. Would be nice if Jackal became a meeting point for all Wurm players. Well, then you'd have to disconnect all silver. And you wouldn't be able to have any of that. Any fishing tips? Start with a fishing net. Do some simple small fishing. The small fish you collect, keep them for bait. And then as you get higher up, you can then swap to using a simple rod. And then as you go up, just keep upgrading. Fishing's not hard. There's problems with it. There's problems with the amount of work needed to the payoff. But the one thing that, you know, you need to work up. If I walked out to the fishing store today and I bought all the high-end gear, I'd have no clue how to use it. Let's see. You want to throw a poll and relax? There's a simple fishing poll, I believe. Your sad Lord Lewis quit. He was going... Look. Some people got very upset when we announced the removal of RMT, and he was one of them. Not much you can do about that. Sometimes people hit that point in their life where they're no longer in love with the game. It happens. Do you still play the game that you fell in love with 10 years ago? If you're still playing Wurm, then yes, but... You know, system to hang items on house walls? Yes, we so do. 10 years later, still love Wurm. Okay. At some point, though, sometimes people just... You know, games are like relationships. Sometimes they last forever. Sometimes they are shorter term. Sometimes you keep finding yourself gravitating back to them. You know, it happens. And I bear no ill will on anyone who plays Wurm for a long time and eventually finds themselves not looking forward to logging in as much. I've been there. Not with Wurm, but with other games. Good morning, Aussie Omega. You're really liking the new lighting and sky. Are we working on even more visuals? Always, Dutchman. Always. We are always looking at new visual improvements. Samul has done amazing, and like ambient occlusion, volumetric lighting, normal mapping, and that's all fairly new. Hello, Zetran. Good to see you. Oh, there's the cats per heart eyes. If I could redesign the way the servers are and the amount, what would my ideal server amount be, and how many PvP and PvE servers would I have? I think that sort of question would be very, very difficult to properly answer. Because I absolutely love the fact that there are multiple servers. A year ago I asked you for more music. Your exact response was no. How about now with the Steam influx? No. I don't think there's any plans to. I think that would be more my thing. There's no plans to. Who knows? Maybe we can. In-game voice. In-game voice is, compared to using Discord or anything else, not worth it. Not worth the work and effort. I'm sorry, links are currently not allowed here. 9 days playing Wurm. You wish you'd found 10, 15 years ago. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Vedrias. It's a very different game to what it was 10, 15 years ago. I actually found some old screenshots that we could probably have a look through if we'd want to see. Like, who would like to see how far Wurm has come? That's okay, AK with a drum. If you just DM Arch Play stuff in-game, if you DM Arch Play stuff, I can verify the links before getting it up. Old screenshots? We want some old screenshots. Any hints or big changes, updates coming? The launch on Steam was our big focus, and from there we sort of will look at where we're going. You know, I know that we want to. There are things that we want to see, things that we do want to have, and yeah, it's just working out what, where, and how, and when. I do need to blow my nose. I will be one moment. Hello. Sorry about that. Okay. Thanks for taking the time. No worries, I'm happy to be here. There is a lot going on. I'm used to like a third of these people, and the questions are usually pretty straightforward. So do forgive me if I miss your question, or if we gloss over it. We'll be doing these every week, so always happy to talk. And who knows, maybe we'll throw out some more ones during the week as well. Priests are through the religious advisor as well. Would you say that the Steam launch was a success in terms of players that joined the game? Absolutely. I can't give numbers because, you know, that's not my spot. The amount of people playing, the amount of people finding the game, falling in love with the game, just, like, look at how many are online. Look at how many are online and just think that, wow. Yeah, it's going to be a door stream and loss of voice by the morning. That's it. Hello, I'm not NSA. Oh, I actually am. Those in-game notifications work very well. Yeah, I save them for dev streams and Ven members. So the Valray Entertainment Network, a special group of streamers that we support directly. Everyone's welcome to stream Wurm, but yeah, you're really frustrated with the reviews on Steam. All I can say is, if you like the game, leave a review, please. You know, reviews help us, they help other people who might find Wurm to be their thing. Quite simply, low, like, negative reviews is something that we did expect. The game's been around for a long time. It's impossible to avoid that people will have things to say, you know. So we expected that. 2100. Wow. Okay. How many are online now? 1800. That's nice. We all know that Wurm's for everyone. Exactly. Everyone should be playing Wurm. But no, it doesn't always work that well. Quite simply, quite simply, the game is a beautiful game, but it is a niche game, and we are aware of that, so we just work with it. If you want to help, leave a positive review, help people find the game that you love, you know? And it's so amazing seeing you all share it with new players as well. You bought Premium after 12 hours of playing. I was very similar. You bet old players who got banned purposely put bad reviews. Look, it's their right. It's an MMO. There's always going to be negative reviews based on negative experiences, not necessarily the game. So yeah, we do understand. Woad Warrior. Ooh. You know we've got Woad in game, right? You can be the guy that collects all the Woad. I actually didn't get Premium for the first week when I started playing Wurm. When I started playing Wurm, I did not get Premium. I was like, it's fun. What's the best way to make money in game? Best way to make money in game would be through working for other players. Whether you're selling bulk tools or bulk work. People do like to hire people to do terraforming projects. I've done it. I've literally put out that, you know, hi, I would like to hire someone to come and do this terraforming on my deed. And then people have been like, right. And I'm like, yep, come along, do this, I'll pay you 10 silver. I actually had, back when I was grinding farming, I had a 3,000 tile farm, right? I paid someone's Premium to sew those tiles. It took them like 2 hours. And they lived on my deed, free of charge. Yeah, free of charge. They had everything. I paid their Premium. That was it. They just sewed those tiles when it got to it, because sewing the tiles was the worst thing ever. You're new to Wurm as of the Steam launch. You're curious what motivations are there for the internal kingdoms to work together, or is it entirely left up to an emerging social contract? Essentially that, you know, work together for your alliance, work together for, you know, your kingdom. Once we get into player-made kingdoms, it gets a little bit tighter, but yeah. You're so impressed with the Steam release. Deeded on the northwest shore of Harmony. Started an alliance with all the deeds around you, old and new players alike. That's amazing. That is so cool. That is so cool. Validate. Your first day in Wurm, someone named Notchman gave you a referral for 20 days. Died 5 times getting from the house. My first day in Wurm, someone named Jack O'Neill. He apparently had almost all of the Stargate characters as his names. He found us, he gave everyone a meal, and then he gave me a refresh. And everyone was like, wow, aren't you special? Why do you get a refresh? And yeah. You have your Ultimaris visit, going on. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay. All right. There is a lot going on. There is a lot going on. You tab away for a second in chat. Reaping Souls, find another word. What do you do? Simply copy them and post them on our forums in a spoiler. Let me just grab the technical issues. There, so just post them in there. If you just post them fully, I'll go do it. Your brother was part of the massively online village when you started. I do remember that briefly. So just go to that link, Zero Flux, and post it in there. Araga, no clue yet, on how long until they're available. Legendary creatures are already in-game. You've been playing since Newtown on JK Home. Any text combat? There are plans. There are plans to look into it. Can you get a better way? We're gonna have to look into that, but at this point, it's just how Steam works currently, unfortunately. Can you bring bounce pits back? No. No. No, that defeats the fun, Tiger Claw. Travel. Travel. Well, it's not look into the combat text, but just look into combat and see if there's anywhere we can improve and smooth it. It's never going to be Twitch-based combat. It's never going to be swing left, swing right. Lag just makes that impossible, you know? No story between bounce pits. They were just special setup things that players would get trapped in and die quickly. Can I confirm that we're always working on lag issues, Tuanta. I can always confirm that. You know, we're still looking at things that cause it and still looking at best practices to remove it. Just quite simply, there's a lot of people on a server that, you know, and there's a lot of deeds and a lot of things going on. Can you make combat style UI smaller or toggleable size? We could. I don't know whether that's on the list or anything. Fountain pans in the trader's inventory. No, fountain pans were broken and everybody knows that. The entire reason people want them back is because how broken they were. We replaced every single aspect of functionality with the fountain pan. We added a smelter. We added high volume liquid containers. We slowed down decay of decorational items. We did a lot around the removal of fountain pans. What about adding sound effects to timers and alliance chats? Have you heard of Wurm Assistant? Right, Wurm Assistant does a lot of that stuff, and it would be cool to have it native. But I gotta say, Wurm Assistant does so much. Zed, that is not happening. Not happening at all. It was a mistake to do so. On the new fighting, is there a way to tell when you can shield bash again? I think the shield bash icon pops up. And don't get me wrong. I bought 2 fountain pans for like 80 euros each when Wurm Unlimited was announced. You know, people were doing sellouts. So I bought 2 fountain pans, and then I got told to announce that we were going to get rid of them. So I was like, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. You're going to swallow, you're going to bite your tongue. You're going to accept that you've just spent 160 euros on things that you have to announce the removal of. Special moves aren't gone. I don't believe so. I would have to find out where they are or what's going on with them. Nope. I actually held on to them Kool-Aid. I held on to them to the day they disappeared because, quite simply, it felt insincere to try and get rid of them after that. I enjoyed them. I still got a year out of them. Yeah, special moves are based on weapon skill and focus levels, so it could just be your weapon skill's not high enough. I've not actually checked it out. Here we have Alfred Russell, who is... he's working on his Nobel Prize dissertation. He's currently outstanding in his field. I'll give you all a moment to let that one sink in. Yeah, I'm proud of that one. Hilariously, Alfred Russell was the rival of Darwin. He came up with evolution at the same time Darwin did, except Darwin just came up with it a little bit earlier. I'm glad you all enjoy the humor. I'm glad you all enjoy it. So, do we want to... Let's have a look through some old pictures. I think that's a good time. It reminds me that I also have to check and see if the new pictures were up. Where can we find it? Okay, there is a lot here, just as a fair warning. Okay. Ashes to ashes? A lot. We do have that information. That's private information, though. Okay, let's just change this, and then let's add a new source. Okay, this is insane, alright? Let's just see if we can get the... There we go. So... Look at that grass. This is the game circa 2008. Like, look at the stone wall textures. Why is this above me? There we go. No, it goes above here. There we go. Where do we expect the player count to be in around 3 months' time? We'll wait and see. If it's an ongoing UI issue where I'm sure we're aware of it and we're working on it, I can find out more information after the stream. It looks like Wurm, but it also doesn't, you know? It looks like Wurm, but you can definitely see how much has changed.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, we got alerts on this one. I might just disable those here. There we go. Look at the clay. No, I think that's dirt. It looks almost the same. I don't even know what that is. What that is. Look at this. That looks modern. That may be a modern one. The old NAS. And these were probably full screen screenshots, you know? Wurm really has come a long way. It does have an old school charm looking at it like this, but when people call about Wurm having outdated graphics and you actually look through where it's come from, Silent Hill Vineyard. I spy a willow in chat. There's a willow in chat. Oh my gosh. Sure, Kalf. That's likely the case, Borgasm, to stop people from just launching a yeah, an awesome infusion. Oh, hello, Felthane. Good to see you. Good to see you. The flowers did pop a little bit more back then, but they also looked comically out of place. Look at that. Yanlin's Workshop. Bard of Wurm. Bard of Wurm was actually, you know, the guy that did the Worm is Waiting song. Guru Bear. They're talking about someone here and he's like, Yanlin, young, yes. Irritating, definitely. Jerk? No, not really. Ah, I see, he's one of those types. Alright, alright. Still fun pillaging his house, though. Oh, look at that. Like, the flowers are too vibrant. Thank you so much, Bogdan. Absolutely appreciate that. Wurm Online gameplay trailer from the channel MMO Bomb. Yes. That is a long time ago. Look at those textures. Look at those textures. Look at the scorpion. Wurm has come... Oh, I think I've actually been down this road. Wurm has come such a long way. It is absolutely amazing. You know, you think you've seen it all, but then you... Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, Wurm's had an absolute glow up. And it'll continue to be doing so, you know, we'll continue to be working on that. Plenty of things we want to see, plenty of tweaks we want to make, and, you know, additions to the game as well. We also want to refine some, we want to refine some aspects of it. What do you mean, Gibale? Will we ever get an expand all option for sub-containers? There actually is, okay? If you right-click on name, expand all. And then if you right-click again, expand all. Basically, you can keep expanding it, though. It is a little... As Bloody Drongo said, there are some things in Wurm that are unintuitive and by their nature obstructed. Yeah, 33 sleep powder. I've been storing up. No. I have been I actually bought quite a lot of premium for the first time ever, but also, you know, it's handy to have. I've been working through it. Mind you, my highest skill is like blacksmithing at 20. Oh, don't tempt me, Calf Cake. I have 130 on my account on Freedom, and I still kind of want to buy more. You remember getting a second silver mirror from Notch? Oh wow, Notch being in the game is a long time ago. Why no gift option in the shop to purchase subscription for a friend or family member? Because basically it adds an extra layer of issues with chargebacks and fraud. You have a Supreme Summer hat? Oh, wow. Is the wiki managed by Code Club AB or is it player controlled? It is an official wiki. We host it and we have a team that manage it, but players do all the editing. I need sleep powders anonymous. I do. Back in the day, sleep powder used to count towards your 100 item inventory limit. So if I had more than 100 sleep powder. If I died, I had too much sleep powder that I couldn't pick anything up. And I had to like trade it to an alt and then do all this hassle. But now it ignores it, which is so much easier. Any trivia games today? We'll see. I do have some premium codes I could give away for sure. We're just trying to catch up with everything and trying to get everything going smoothly first. You know, once we do that, you know, we might even have a little bit of premium we can give away. Yeah, it no longer counts towards it. So if you die, you can just pick up other stuff. I am on Melody by Nin. You've got about 30 to sell me. Sell them to someone else who's willing to pay for them. I can't guarantee I'm willing to pay for them. I've got enough. Though if anyone knows someone looking to sell a white Drake set, let me know. That's what I'm on the lookout lately. Loggy buys at 1 silver per. Planters. What? Okay. Well, there's been a lot of questions. Lots going on. Let's have a look here. Planter is your character name. Oh, I know Planters. I think I've spoken to you. I think I have at least. Have we spoken? Yeah, okay. Wurm is play to win. Do you mean pay to win? And you're Enix, right next to my settlement. Oh, hello, you're in local. It's not, Zed. It's not. Are there any events or anything planned to try and lure new players to the old servers as well as the new ones? No, because I think that would be disingenuous. I think that new players should have the right to choose by themselves whether they want to go to fresh land or they want to go to land that has a existing history. You know? That's it. You know, the history in a game in Wurm is important, but I don't wish to see players having to choose between whether or not they do that. Oh, Marcel, with the subscription, thank you. I think we got some Rolf faces for that. Look at that. Get the Rolf face out. Oh, GB, it's alright, it's alright. It'll be okay. It'll be okay, buddy. So yeah, settings. Let's look at some settings. So you access the settings by here. And we got a lovely, beautiful menu in here. So, I am playing this on almost max settings. So, forgive me, a lot of it will be... Actually, we want to, we do want to have a little bit of camera smoothing, I think. Because that means we can... You know, there's less jitter. But if you move it all the way... No, or if you move it here. What if you go here and then save? Yeah, there we go, look at that. It's almost like you're drunk. But if we move it down here and then save. There we go, that's better. We all need a hug. I appreciate it, Marcel, but I assure you, you know, you're all paying a subscription to play Wurm. That's enough. You shouldn't have to subscribe to here. That's your subscriptions are always welcome, but this game is a free to play subscription based game. You don't have to do anything here. You are all appreciated just being here and asking questions and checking out the game. I would like to see this account pushed to partner just because that makes it easier for us to do dev streams. So who knows? Maybe we'll look at that. Can I disclose how the success or failure RNG happens between the scenes? Ariga? Yeah, RNG is RNG. Oh, names means nothing with another subscription with the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Yeah, it's literally RNG. The only thing is it's the cold shower phenomenon. People will recognize when they have a cold shower. That's it. Dev streams in EU time zones. Worming Zeth? Oh, what? Oh my god, you guys are starting a hype train in this. What is this? Wow, okay. Yeah, that's happening. Dev streams in EU times, I have been thinking about that, and I have been thinking about doing some nighttime streams for me, depending on, the house and if I can get away with it. But yeah, I absolutely would, because I'm honestly loving playing Wurm right now. Like, I've got a little village community. I've got, having so much fun on it, and it really is like falling in love with Wurm again. And, so absolutely, I could see us doing more dev streams at night. What's the percentage of rare, supreme, and fantastic items per action? Aussie Omega and Zed with more subscriptions. Wow, thank you. Thank you. You guys don't have to. Wurm Online is a game that you already subscribe to. You do not need to subscribe to Wurm Online, okay? This is not necessary. We appreciate it. And honestly, I put so much money into this stream that I usually, it usually goes towards improving more things for you all, but you do not have to, okay? Do not feel obliged to. Do not feel anything. Aussie Omega. Stop. Hello, Red Viper. Red Viper is one of my village members, actually. I'm a shit salesman. Look, I'm not here to sell this channel for you all. Dalmask. Hang on. I think I actually have an alert for when this... Seriously, what are you all doing? Stop that. Stop it. Like, seriously. It's not necessary. It really is not. You already pay for Wurm. You guys already pay, okay? No, because it is important to...
Son of a troll!
Son of a troll! It's not even that I'm not NSA. It's literally just I've been thinking about this. And Griffith, how does it feel hearing your brother as an alert emote? Oh, nice guy. You don't need to. Nobody needs to. It's for motivating me to improve Wurm Online and more. It does just go back into the stream. It does, like, I've spent a couple of $100 on some key lights lately, and
Son of a troll.
That sort of stuff. Have we considered cross-promoting Wurm Unlimited and Wurm Online, as in give a license to Wurm Unlimited when you buy a year worth of premium?
Son of a troll.
Not at this point, and oh my god.
Son of a troll.
Any comments on your recent discovery that low-quality sharks have higher density than the core of the sun? Korhaka, you also need to Trick Nasty. Trick Nasty. What are you doing?
Son of a troll.
Oh.
Son of a troll.
Oh, wow. You did break me. You have broken me.
Son of a troll.
What is this? There are lots of sons of trolls here.
Son of a troll.
Son of a troll! We actually hit level 5.
Son of a troll.
What on earth? What on earth are you all doing? I'm your in-game neighbor. Wow.
Son of a troll.
Wow. We're playing Wurm or not? Yeah, I know. It feels like... It sounds like we're going to have more official streams. I think we're going to have to...
Troll.
Through all the love and support, I'm going to look at having a weekend stream that is in an EU time zone. I will...
Son of a troll.
I will look at doing that for you all. So... Wow. I'm going to disable the alerts because there are so many coming in.
Son of a troll.
We're just going to mute them so it'll still show up. 24-hour worm stream. Yeah, watch me raise blacksmithing to 30. Holy crap.
Son of a troll.
It's still playing. Why is it still playing? Is anyone else hearing the alert noise?
Son of a troll.
Oh my god, it's still catching up. It's still catching up. Jesus. I was gonna make it.
How are you?
You are all absolutely...
Son of a troll.
What on earth? What on earth are you all doing?
Son of a troll.
Oh my gosh. I want to see if I can,
Hello, how are you?
Oh my gosh.
Hello, how are you?
You're all fun. You're all fun. What do you get for completing a hype train? Emotes are given out. Special emotes are given out to people. You have all broken me. You have all broken me. I'm going to need to take just a moment. Just a moment to reset and regroup, okay? Right. Sharks being more dense than the core of the sun. My beard's already purple, Dutch man. My beard's already turned purple from my own personal stream, so I don't know if I want a yellow hair and a... Your wife told you to sub because she likes the sound of your voice. Well, hello, Terrasar's wife. This is going out to you. Thank you. And I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Iron smelts at 1,250 degrees Celsius, and you can take that in your hand. So I'm going to guess that physics, temperature, and all of that, a little bit relative in Wurm. Let's not mention the fact that there's multiple moons and the tides don't change. Talk low and closer to the mic. Welcome to Wurm ASMR. I'll be your host, Retrograde, and we're going to go through the settings. Bode... You know, we're just going to have that go on, and I'm just going to keep talking. You just die. So first of all, we start with the game settings. The game's level 5 hype emote. What did I get? I got a fire. Oh, gosh. That looks like a dumpster fire. So, the basic settings are here. We can't expand this, okay. So, mouse sensitivity explains itself. Camera smoothing explains itself as well. Inverse mouse changes the left and right click. Names mean nothing. It's just amazing. I have really appreciated absolutely everything going on in here. Squish Jess, thank you for that subscription too. Wow. Chat sense is pretty straightforward. It replaces censored words with a dot. Free look is the ability to move your camera around without actually having to click. Show damage on items is this. I think if we untick this, we need to reload for it, but it will actually not color that. So we want that there. Oh no, swap mouse buttons is there. I do. There you go. There you go. Mount controls mean that as you move the mount, the camera will follow, or you can have the mount follow the camera, or you can just have it move in tandem. All of these hide info on screen messages, hide fail on screen messages, hide hostile. That means when you get a message and it pops up in the middle of your screen, you can hide all of those. There's a couple of old, further dated ones. That's very odd, Binin. We are looking at changing that though. We're going to change that to F11, I believe. So now we have the, I'm not on the Steam client, Binin. I play via the standalone client because that is infinitely easier for me. I have so many accounts. Right, here we get to the start of the graphics settings. So we have, you know, obviously your type of window, resolution, hertz. You know, custom size, you can change the brightness of the display. That literally just changes the brightness. It's not a gamma one. Now renderer. Modern renderer came in about a year ago, I believe, or maybe even a little bit longer. It is needed for every single piece of basically updates that came in since then. Absolutely keep modern renderer. Legacy renderer is if you're playing on a very old PC. It is not related to performance. Next we have terrain detail. Terrain detail is texture detail, right? It doesn't use that much. Always worth having it high. Tile detail is how many little bits of grass and stuff are on it, right? Have that set. This is one that will actually be quite impacting. So drop it down to sparse or medium. I believe medium is needed for looking nice. So definitely go medium. Sky detail, I would have that at medium or low. Cave detail, low is great because you see everything flat. Shadow detail, if you are wanting to save performance, have shadow detail disabled or set on simple objects with the shadow size on small. Right, I am running a 2070 GPU, so I can handle all this, but 100%, if you want to save performance, definitely you want shadows disabled or simple objects. Am I involved in coding Wurm Online? No. I've designed a few aspects of it, but I'm not a coder. I am a community manager. Next thing is water detail. Developers smell funny. They do. They do. As just a shout out there, Keenan is one of our developers. He is a hamster tamer. He is our he is the one that has kept the servers going this past week. You know, he's been the server admin through all of it. I would like to take a moment for everyone to give a huge thank you to Keenan for his work. He absolutely needs everything. He has no sanity left. 1660 Ti. Absolutely, buddy bird boy. But yes, thank you very much, Keenan. Your work here has been nothing short of a miracle. He is the hamster whisperer. Can future for cross animal breeding, perhaps with breeze spells? That just sounds like a recipe for immoral things. You know. Yep. We're gonna double his pay. So you tried to tame a cat and breed it and put it in a fence cage. Yeah. There is a bit of an awkward situation with that bind-in. An animal taming rework is something that we've wanted to see for some time. I don't know if, when, and how, but it has been on the list of what we'd like to do. We have our own internal... It's not a roadmap, but it's like... Yeah, here are some big features that we'd like to do. But yeah.
Hello, how are you?
If an animal's pregnant, untame it. If you've bred the cat, have it untamed, so when it gives birth, they're both untamed. Next up, we have water detail. Again, an absolute killer on low systems. Have it on low. Water reflections disabled. Or sky. I think sky makes it still look nice. Distant terrain. Always want distant terrain. Without distant terrain, you don't see hills. You don't see everything. It's like you exist in your own little bubble. You cannot navigate. You cannot look around. It is a nightmare. But tree render distance, medium. All of this on medium, right? Tree render distance determines, one moment. I couldn't even mute in time. I will quickly blow my nose though. So give me 1 second. Why is there not a worm emote or retro sneezing? just a big honk. But yeah, so as I was saying, tree render distance determines the max distance. So never have item and creature or structure higher than tree render because it will not render. Distant building rendering option. I don't know. It's balancing, you know. The problem is because it's rendering 4 different ways, it gets so much more intensive very quickly. So yeah, we're still working on that. Animation quality, none does not exist, only low. So I would set it, if you're saving memory, low and then walking only. Don't have head bob either. And so, yep, we got all those. You know, sun glare, that's pretty obvious. Outline hovered objects disables this outline, which is, it's nice when you're taking pictures and stuff, like when you're going like this, but when you're trying to be more accurate, definitely worth having. Advanced graphics are where you get a little bit more technical. FPS limit background. On my alt accounts, I have SPS limit at 30 and background at 5. That's why it's not trying to run anything. Texture quality, very high. Use normal mapping, I have on. Reflection detail, low if you want good settings. Terrain and shadow detail, low. So, These ones. Phobia mode turns the spider models into blobs. The blobs are not cute. The blobs are just as disgusting. They just don't trigger phobias. Detailed weather. Shows rain, shows clouds a little bit better. 100% worth having. Ambient environment. Butterflies, fish, falling leaves. Feels more like a natural world. Particle effects. Smoke and fire. If you want to save performance, I would say ambient environment and particles and effects turned off. You know, apart from that, pretty trees is disturbing with it off. It turns trees into this connection of 2D images. Let's go have a look at a tree with pretty trees off. Pretty trees off does not significantly impact performance. And the quality of visuals lost is, you know, it's a 10-year-old setting. Without particles, it is harder to see traders and that, Valray items and that. But quite simply, there's also a, yeah, like, let's look at this. Looks like someone's growing some cherry trees. This is pretty trees off. As you can see, it's 1, 2, 3 2D images that are plonked together. It's not good. And then if you turn it on, you have the actual tree model. Yeah, it's 100% fully recommend not having it off. But yeah, definitely worth keeping on. Anti-Isotropic Filtering, have down at 1 or 2. Anti-aliasing at 0. Level of detail means that, you know, easier, lighter on performance models are used over in distance. Then as you move closer, they get more in shape. So yeah, 100%. I would have level of detail on normal or short if you're looking to save settings. Limit max dynamic lights. I don't believe is used anymore. We used to have, like, you know, it could have all these lights, but in the past, when lights weren't so bright, people had hundreds of lights in an area, and that really got in performance improving, damaging. Post-process is the next one. Anti-aliasing with FXAA, disable. Resolution scale, keep it 100%. Ambient occlusion, medium or high. Off if you do want to save performance. And volumetric fog, turn off. So that's a lot of the settings. If you wanted to go purely like low stuff but still okay, let's have a look. Let's see what we can do. High terrain detail, medium there, low, water reflection, sky, distant terrain. We'll go short for this. Low, walking only. Then advanced graphics will go that, low. Is that? And then we go that, off. So this is what the game looks like with that stuff off. As you can see, it's still... I probably should reload, actually. We'll probably reload the client and we'll have a look at what we've got. Oh man, it's OR! What are you sacrificing? Low memory client isn't that great. I'm not a big fan of it. we're going to close this one. And then we're going to go... Just make sure it's all working right. Yep. 32 kilos of 92 quality cordage. Okay, okay. Sacrificing his lotions. So this is what it looks like with those settings. You can still move around. Yeah, the ground texture's not as great, but the world still feels like it's alive. And if we turn, like, on just on this, if I turn FPS limit off, I can pump upwards of like 180 frames per second on this. 200 in the right spot. You know, so there is benefits, and it still looks quite nice. You know, if you were to go a little bit further, you could probably tile detail to almost nothing. Okay, Wurm Assistant is a separate program. Yeah, so we wind up pushing even higher on the see, we're at 220 FPS now. So it is quite easy to get high up. Wurm Assistant is very different. It is a program that's available via the forums. Let me just grab it. It honestly would need an entire thing on itself, but we'll go into it a little bit. So, I'm going to add another scene to this. Window capture. Here we go. Okay, so this is Wurm Assistant. I've never used Granger. I can't use Granger. You can trick Nasty, you just need to tell it where it is. Likely. I would have to look into that for you, but I'd be happy to. And I'd be happy to post in the thread when it changes. So, you'll find it in Tool Belt. This is its location. There you go. And, so from there, you launch it and you get this screen. Right, this screen allows you to do several things. You can manage sounds, in which you have all your different alert sounds. You can search your logs for certain things, because this automatically pulls from your Wurm Online logs, which is perfectly okay, because it's not reading any information from the game. It's pulling from the files you save to. And then you've got season calendar. Not as useful nowadays, since we now have in-game stuff. And then there's what? This is timer, so you can set up timers to let you know when it's time for praying, time for meditation. And then there's Granger. Granger is amazing. Granger lets you keep track of your entire animal farm, manage traits, manage everything. Sure. There you go, Sig. And then you've also got Crafting Assistant, which I don't know what it does. I've not used Crafting Assistant. Horses are popping out babies in an hour? I don't know about that. I know... I'll have to look into it. Hijacks. There's skill tracker, and then there's a combat assistant. I use the triggers a lot, and you can basically add a character, and you can have triggers that go on when an action queue is finished. So when I finish my action queue, it makes this noise. Beep. That's it. And I know that I can start the action queue again. When a wall breaks, it plays this. Boom. Wall's broken. And it makes things really easier. You can keep track of it all like that. An ant's fart. Well, You can have all your different ones. I don't know why that one didn't like it, Sarek, but yeah, there you go. So you can have that play a lot. That's the one I use a lot. Play the annoying sound. I am sorry to everyone that just heard that. I did not know that that was that sound. Thank you so much, Oblivion Reaver. But yeah, so this can be used and do it all. Quite simply, that adds so much in that part of me is like, yeah, we could have things like timers in it, but this just does it so well. This is the Wurm Assistant. Music to my bleeding ears. But yeah, there is so much going on.
Hello, how are you?
Okay. Yeah, I've done no playing of Wurm at the moment. It's actually quite funny. But that's alright. That's alright, because, you know, that's what I expected. I will be right back quickly. I'm going to grab a drink. I'm all, like, clear my throat. I'm also going to blow my nose again. And we'll be back and we'll spend another half hour or so answering questions. May even give out some premium keys. So hold on for that. I'll be right back. Yeah. I've been here watching this too.
Hello, how are you?
What do we do with him? Get out of my way. God, what an ugly mug. That is Vlad Putin. Vlad Putin lives next door to us, who's an absolutely great guy. Blocked our village in, but, you know, we were expanding a little bit too large anyways. But no, so we have neighbors across the little canal here. We've got Kuti and other people of Northern Portland. I think there's also a village up there, or maybe that's the same one. Where are we? We are at 16F. So if we zoom in, we are right there in that little tip. Beautiful spot. Beautiful spot. As soon as I found it, I was like, yeah, we need to be here. So our plan is to build just the tip. No, it's okay. It's okay. Marcel, we'll just deed it all. We'll just deed it all. And yeah, I need to also turn my settings back up because this is, like, bothering me slightly. So when I turn everything to max, I am very curious about how the game will look. Let's make that 8. I don't know if that actually changes much. Yep. There we go. That's a lot better. You and Kuti are Northern Portland. Okay, okay. But yes, so here is our lovely slice of home. We are working on... we've got the craft hall up. Next, we'll probably have a barracks. Yeah, my PC is meant to be great. I mean, you know... When I first got into streaming Wurm, I didn't even have a 1080p monitor. And here we have the elusive... Shadow Scorpion. I don't know what the cause of that is. That's actually quite hilarious. It's probably changing. I don't want to see what is on the East Hill. That's south, north. What's on the East Hill? That's the West Hill. Yeah, no, we're doing all good. No mead hall? Not yet. Not yet. The shadow didn't move. Stop doing that. That... Yeah, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. It's a desert full of lava spiders. Oh, nice, nice. But yeah, so today I plan on just doing a whole bunch of blacksmithing. I think one of them is doing as well. Shadow boats on north border of Indy. That sounds a little bit confusing. It's a mountain. But yeah, this area has been so great, so great. I need to see something. We're just going to we're just going to see what's going on here, okay? I got something planned. Alright, what we're gonna do is, okay. How do we do this? Keyword. Okay. All right. We are going to have a keyword giveaway for 2 months of premium time. I will just get everyone to type melody in chat. Melody will get you the recipient. There we go. We'll let that go a little bit. Wow, there's so many of you. There we go. There we go. We got a few keys we can give away. So maybe we can definitely give away a little bit more. This is more than I'm used to having. So we'll just keep going on. Keep going on. Let me dip into my code vault and see what I have. See what I have for giving away.
Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you?
Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Just let this go on for a couple more minutes. Or maybe one more minute. If there are people who you would like to, you know, share this with, make sure they come join. Let them know that we're doing some giveaways. Just once does. Okay. An exceptional fart melody with a...
Hello, how are you?
Okay. You are spamming this for the chance to win some premium time. We got a 2-month premium key we can give away. We might even have a couple of others, you know, depending on how we go. So, alright, I think we're going to close it there. And we are going to roll ourselves a winner. 3, 2, 1. Squish Jess has won the giveaway. Well, there you go. Squish Jess. Welcome. Congratulations. If I could get you to shoot a DM to Arch Plays Stuff on no, maybe DM me on Twitch. DM me on Twitch, that's a lot easier. Arcade EXE has stopped working. Yeah, Arcade EXE realized, wait, how do I verify things between Twitch and that? So, do that. Now, I think we could give away a couple more. We've got all these people who have said melody, who have taken part. Let's have another go.
Son of a troll!
Let's have another go. So we've got Squish Jess. Next up, we have Orion Beta. Shoot me a DM on Twitch, and I'll have a response for you. You know, there you go, and leave a follow. Follow the channel too. You're not even following me. Some people. I read that as onion beta at first, and I was like, what? Okay.
Hello, how are you?
So yeah, yeah, no, if you gotta ask, no, it should be possible. I don't know. If I type, you should be able to respond to that and reply, like shoot a DM. So Orion Beta,
Hello, how are you?
I will get one to you too.
Hello, how are you?
Wow, there are so many of you in here. I think we need to give away a little bit more.
Hello, how are you?
Unfortunately, I don't have 1 month coupons at the moment. I've only got 2 month coupons.
Hello, how are you?
What a piece of trouble. It's so difficult only having 2 month coupons to give away. You did miss a giveaway. You did, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll have another one.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, so we're gonna work out a new one.
Hello, how are you?
The keyword will be,
Hello,
let me just reset eligibility. The keyword will be, hang on, how do you do this?
hello, how are you?
The keyword will be
Hello, how are you?
prime time. One word. Prime time.
Hello, how are
There we go. In comes the things. Prime time. That's it. This gets you 2 months premium time.
Hello, how are you?
So, get that through. We're definitely going to be doing more of these over time. So, yep, just share it. Prime time. We'll let that go for a minute. Let you all have enough time to enter.
Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you?
There we go. Are we ready? You joined the Harmony server because that's your daughter's name. Your daughter has a lovely name, buddy bird boy. Absolutely. Drum roll, please. The winner is Ryorkin. So we have Squish Jess, Orion Beta, and Raya Orkin. You look so much less stressed than when you saw me on the Steam show. Yes, that was a rough week. That was a rough time. You know what? I had 3 put aside for this. But I'm going to throw another one in.
Son of a troll!
Beanbag with the biddies, you son of a troll. Son of a troll! I am a mad lad. And I'm going nuts. Nobody can stop me. We're going to give away one final one. This one's for all of you. This one is a keyword for all of you, okay? This is a word from me to you. And we need to... How do we... Okay. The key word for this one, from me to you, is thanks. Because you have all been so patient, so supportive, and so amazing over this past week. It is so crazy seeing how many people have fallen in love with Wurm. How many people have been just happy to be here. So many people reaching out to me going, why did I not know this game sooner? And it's just amazing. Like, there are games that I played that I fall in love with, but to see you all play this game and really wish that you'd been playing it for even longer is just amazing. So thank you all. And also, I just like seeing everyone say thanks. You know, I'm screen capping all of this so I can just like post it elsewhere and be like, you know, hey look, everyone likes my work. They just said thanks. They spam thanks. But yes, thank you all for your extremely, extremely dedicated thoughts. I absolutely love doing these dev streams. Your support today tells me that I need to be doing more. I will be looking at doing an EU evening one. You're only saying this for the giveaway. Thanks. Yeah, I was expecting a thanks for nothing or something. Yep, the roll faces. All right. So, we're going to wrap up the stream after this. We're going to have a chat and then, you know, winding this down. So, I would like to say to all of you, thank you. We will be continuing to work through everything that we're facing. We have big plans for Wurm. And yeah, Wurm has been updated for 17 years, and we are here for 17 more. So again, from me, from the entire dev team, thank you. Let's see who wins this one. Field Ninja 101st. There you go. Why is it called Wurm? Because if it wasn't called Wurm, something else would have to be. We took one for the team. So there you go, Field Ninja 101st. If you could just shoot me a DM on Twitch, I will answer that. Actually, let me just shoot one to you. So I'm just pulling all the people I can find up. We also had Orion Beta. Where is Orion Beta? Come on, buddy. Here we go. Just gonna send a hi to you. No, wait, I can't. What? Whisper. This account is no longer active. Okay, I'm confused. You sent me an in-game message. Alright, alright. We will sort that out. We will sort that out. And the other winner was, of course, Ryarakan. Where is Ryarakan? I don't even see them in the watching screen. Ryarakan, are you around? Ryarakan, this guy. Ryarakan. You suck. Dizzy, if I wanted to get that spammed, I'd just go on the forums. We are awoken. Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that one. Let's roll another one. Cootie. Is Cootie here? Yes, it did. It did. I got that. Would you like to receive 2 months of in-game premium time? For Wurm Online. You have won the giveaway. Just shoot me a DM on Twitch, and I will get those codes to you. Magronon's Warhammer? Yes, Magronon. All artifacts are on the new PvP server. You're the attorney and been instructed to take those 2 free months. I think we're going to have more social media competitions. I love doing social media competitions where I get to give away stuff. So I think you're all going to have to follow us on social media. You are absolutely... We want more Twitter followers. We want more followers everywhere. Follow us everywhere. So that's the Twitter, and here is the Facebook. They're our big ones. We are also using Instagram that I've got to work on as well. I got to get more stuff on Instagram. Wow, Aussie Omega. Wow. Never have, never will. No worries, Rippins. If you use Facebook, you're free to use that. You can also, you don't need to be logged in on anything to keep in touch with our Twitter. Just check it from time to time. And yep, remember to leave reviews on Steam. We absolutely appreciate those. They're very important to us. You've found a game that you've fallen in love with. Help others find it too, and help others fall in love with it too. Absolutely appreciate the hell out of all of you. And yeah, we'll be back probably sooner than next week. Normally it's once a week, but we'll be looking at doing maybe twice a week for a little bit. I hope you all continue to enjoy playing on the new servers. We'll continue to be... Oh, wow. Wow, did someone just drop dirt so I slid? Wow. Bought 2 years of premium on day 1 when you saw us on Steam.
How are you?
That's amazing. Thank you so much for that, Rippins. So yeah, from me, Retro, and all of us at the dev team, again, thank you all very much for your time here. I'll be back personally streaming tomorrow. I'll probably post that in global chat if you want to see that. I will. I absolutely will. I hope you all take care, you all have fun, and you all keep on worming. Now let us enjoy some smooth tones from 21st Century Blues with the Wurm Online work song.
This would be the Wurm work song. Pick up your shovels. We're building a wall, building it high in Wurm, in Wurm. We're building a wall, building it long in Wurm, in Wurm. And as we get to the end, we'll just start another wall in Wurm. We're digging a hole, digging it deep in Wurm. Wurm is waiting. We're digging a hole, looking for rock in Wurm. Wurm is waiting. But when we get to the end, we're just gonna fall from the bottom of Wurm. Oh yeah, we're mining some rock, a ton of good rock in Wurm. Working so hard. We're mining some rock, we're mining so hard in Wurm. Working so hard. When the cave bugs come nibbling, just grab your pick and get running. And we're building a house, a strong stone house in Wurm. A house in Wurm. toilets and bathrooms like Helliquell in Wurm. A house in Wurm. When we finished our house, there'll be a strong, warm home in Wurm. So we're building a town, a place to be in Wurm.